having a little coffee while doing cardio. We're about, 27 calories down, about 3.5 minutes in. Excellent. Oh, it's like, is that Rasputin? I can't. Is that a homeless man? Is that Sam Hyde? Are you deliberately trying to morph into Sam Hyde? No, it's just maybe this is the black pill look, right? Alright, well, it's again. Oh, we get the big boy view mode. Ooh. There we go. So, sorry, it's early in the morning on this Friday, July 21st, 2017. Early in the morning as in like 10:40 a.m. So, yeah. This will be the last day of cardio for the week, Monday through Friday. 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm still not sure, folks, if I want to increase the time as I get adjusted to it, or just increase the difficulty. Because I'm currently at about 5, but this nozzle goes up to like 8 or 10, so maybe getting to the highest difficulty with 30-minute sessions and then increase the time, I don't know. But, like I said in the previous video, a decision is better than no decision, so we'll do that. I will keep it to 30-minute sessions, which will put me at 2.5 hours of cardio per week, which is already far more than I would normally do in probably a month or several months as it is. So, and yeah, once it, I don't know, maybe every couple of weeks or so, I'll increase the dial on here until it gets to the maximum, and I can do it that way. If that starts feeling, when it starts feeling easy, I'll just maybe bump it up to 35-minute sessions, 40-minute sessions, etc. But I'm pretty much thinking by then I might be just signing up at a real gym, so we'll see. Oh, good. Yeah, I want be nice to have access to a barbell. I don't want to, there's just so much junk in my room, folks. In theory, I could probably fit in something, but it's just even more shit, right? What would I do in the gym? What exercises would I focus on? Think overhead pressing, pull-ups, and with the pull-ups, definitely I'm gonna not work on them for now. Just do some dumbbell rows and hanging knee raise stuff, mostly because I want to drop down some weight. I think I'm a little too big boy, too heavy to be really working on pull-ups. It's obviously, if it relies on you from like a dead hang having to raise your weight, obviously the heavier you are, the more difficult it's going to be. And clearly, as I learned from the fucking pain I got in my elbows, I think probably need to drop some weight before I do that. you've ever, you know, like I said, I'm 265, so if I get down to 220, 200, etc. If you've ever like put on a weighted vest, you know, you take like a 40-pound weighted vest and you just walk around with it for like half an hour and you take it off, you know, it's sort of amazing, like, holy shit, right? Well, I'm at, yeah, weighing 265, or people who weigh 300 or more, like, you're always basically wearing a vest of fat. So yeah, with the pull-ups, probably once I get down to around 220, so about 45 pound loss, then I will start working on pull-ups. Think it'll be smarter that way. And I mean, that's something that you read about from gymnastics and stuff, and coaches, like, well, if you're really overweight, what should a person do to start training? Well, they always say you should focus on losing the fat first. You know, I think it'll less weight I have to pull up, and just less stress on all the little tendons and joints and ligaments and all that, so I don't fuck something up as easily. You know, I can sort of understand why some people would say, you know, if you're really overweight, maybe you got to be careful with jogging or something. That can really place a lot of stress on those areas. So that's the plan with that. Once I get down to about 220, I will start working on pull-ups. But yeah, what would I do in the gym? Overhead pressing with the barbell, dumbbell, pull-ups, chin-ups, probably dips here and there, and maybe, do they have access to it, one of those trap bar deadlifts. I've just never been a fan of the conventional one. Like, it just always made my back feel like shit. I just prefer sort of having that weight more sort of center. I don't know. I know people really signal against, oh, they're pushy deadlifts. Yeah, bleh. So yeah, I'm viewing, well, why don't you just join a gym now? What good is joining a gym now, folks, if I've clearly not demonstrated the habit of consistent exercise? The goal right now for the next couple of months, give or take, is building up the consistency and habit, in addition to losing weight, obviously. But the consistency and habit is the most important thing. I mean, how many fucking people... The entire business model basically revolves on people, what, you got a gym membership, you went for a few days, and then you never go back. But you don't cancel the gym membership. It's just low enough where you don't really think about it, right? So yeah, that is the primary thing I'm building for the next couple of months. You know, the end of July, August, I'll sort of see where I'm at in September. No well-formulated routine or diet or whatever means anything if you don't stick to it and follow it. So, like I said, why join a gym if you haven't developed the habit of even fucking sticking to, oh shit, need basic working out. Yeah, that's what you get. Spill that coffee. Oh, now I'm getting it all in my stomach. Yeah, why don't you show us that? This is getting weird. So I'm doing my cardio. Finally! And no, folks, seriously, I'm getting adjusted to this. You know, it really is the whole paralysis by analysis. Yeah, if you take a look at the picture of this marathon runner, you want to look like him? It's like, yeah, this fucking Olympic level athlete. How much cardio do you think he does in a week? Way more than what you are. Yeah, you're gonna lose all your muscle and like grow boobs. Well, I already got boobs, so maybe it'll be the inverse. Now I'm slowly getting used to sort of the boredom of it. You know, some days are easier than others. I'm just finding little things to do. You know, I told myself, oh, I'll get a video game or something, and that'll make it so. You know, it's just an excuse to try to delve and partake in an old poison. So it's listen to something here and there, watch a video. Just right now, before, you know, when I finish this, I'm gonna go finish up watching a video that Psych Out did about walking at night. So, you know, you try to find something else. Well, gosh, what else is? Oh, it's the last work day today. I'm off tomorrow, which will be nice. Do work Sunday and then got Monday off. Oh, fascinating. Tell us more. What will I do tomorrow, folks? Finished my working out for the week. I guess I can do something tomorrow. More hanging leg raises, I don't know. What? Chicken wing raises. Yeah. I got the whole day to myself. Nobody around. What will I do? What will you do? Huh? What will you do? I guess last thing, this probably won't be a terribly long video, but I know I've sort of used this analogy before, but Sane Man in one of his newest videos sort of described, you know, the changes he's going through this year, not just the weight loss. Once again, sir, gotta say kudos to you on everything you've done, but sort of just described it like waking up. You know, it's, you know, go with years of sort of depression, no goals, despondence, just not really interested in anything, etc., until you finally start reaching a point in life where it's just, you just can't do it anymore. It's hard to break out of it, but it's no longer satisfying, and it's a very apt analogy. It really does feel like It feels like you're inside a dream, folks. It feels like you're inside of a dream trying to wake up. There are days, there are days where you show up to work and you're just like, you feel like you're in a haze. Am I sleeping? Am I here? Why am I still here? Etc. I feel like I walked into my first day of work as a shelver at the library, blinked my eyes, and here I am over, 10, 11 years later. Still there, still here. It's like, what happened? Right? What happened? And those of you who are younger, I'm sure I'm not the only person you hear this shit from, and it's just old people talk. Yep. You're gonna have your own moment with it later on. Think about mid to late 20s is when you really start to probably feel it. And so it's just sort of, here you are, right? However you thought things would be, how they'd work out, what would happen. You're just sort of here. And where did it all go? So, and you sort of desperately try to cling to things that keep you in your little slumber, even though it doesn't really help anymore. And like waking up in real life, it's never fun, isn't it? Sun hurts your eyes. Your body's sort of been laying in place for 8, 9, 10 hours. Just sort of achy. It's that's what that process is like, of sort of waking up in the real world, maturing, or whatever the hell, or getting serious about things. Maybe that's what it's like to you have your moment where your eyes have to adjust, body has to stretch yourself, whatever. But anyway, whatever. You folks have a wonderful day. I don't know, I might do a video tonight after work, like a dinner chat or something. We'll see. Oh, look at this. I got 20 minutes out of this. Sure makes cardio a lot easier. Talking into the camera. Yeah. Alright, folks. Bye-bye.